Good morning. We've got a lot going on today. It's a busy day. A lot of different projects. Check out our nice, fancy, painted up cap. Looks great. So we're going to get that thrown back up on the sprayer this afternoon when Brock gets here. And then we'll have the sprayer project done. What else? Oh yeah, I've got seed to treat. We've got boxes to move. And right now, this morning, we got somebody coming to work in the house and I got to go hang out there. So I'm going to go do that and put together a dresser that my wife bought. And when I'm done, we'll go out to the seed warehouse and start working in there until Brock gets here. So, good morning. I'm not sure what the protocol is for having to wait around on people that tell you that they're coming. But I do know that when you tell me you're coming at 9 to 9:30, and it's after 10 and you still haven't shown up, you should at least call. I'm not happy. Anyway, I'm tired of waiting, so I'm going to go out to the seed warehouse. I should have put a note on the door in case they show up. Oh well, there's 2 trucks sitting here. They ought to be able to figure it out. If they do show up, whatever. It's time to treat some beans. Well, just like we do every time, first thing in the morning, we clean up the beans from last night, dump them into their original boxes, put the lids on. I'm out of zip ties. I ordered some more earlier this week. They should be here any day. So we're just going to stack these up. We'll have to put the zip ties on later, but oh well. Okay, those are all cleaned up and put back in their row. We're going to dig these next ones out here and see what exactly we've got. Varieties and lot numbers and stuff. How many of them we're going to treat today? I think we'll do all of them, but maybe not. So we have got 11 boxes that we are going to treat today. So we're going to mix up a whole lot of chemical. We're going to use over 5 gallons of cruiser, which means that keg should be getting pretty empty pretty soon. They're 15-gallon kegs. So if I'm using a third of it now and I've already treated a bunch of beans, it can't be much left in it if this is even enough. I need to run back down to the shop and get some more of the apron. The small jug there is empty, and I've got a bunch more down there I just haven't brought here yet. So I'm going to go get that, and then we'll get started treating here. Oh, look. They're here. Nice of them to tell me they were coming, or what time, or just, yeah, anything. Apparently they've been here for like an hour. I must have just missed them, and they've been here the whole time, but I couldn't see their van from the seed warehouse. Shower door, people. We got a glass door for our shower. That's kind of one of the last components that we have been waiting on, and it's there. Always good when things work out just like they're supposed to. We got an empty keg right as we were finishing, which means I can't remember how many boxes a keg's supposed to treat, but it's something, and we're right on that number, so good deal. 32 boxes out of 1 keg. Okay, we are ready to go. Brock's here, so he's helping. We've got a lot of chemical in there. What do we got? 7-8 gallons anyway. Should treat 11 boxes, and we are good to go. Hit the start button and open the gate. Oh, you gotta hit the start button again. There. Now it'll go. Go. I don't know if you can see it real well. Maybe with some light. Yeah, there. There's all the beans running through, so I'll explain how this works a little bit. But the box sits up there, and then there's this gate, and then the beans fall around a cone inside this chamber here, and then down underneath in this part, there's an atomizer that spins around and it sprays the chemical out. We're empty, and as those beans come around the cone, that atomizer spins in the middle, and it basically coats the inside of all those beans, and then they flow down this chute down there into the auger, and then it mixes them as they run up through the auger and back into the box, and they come out looking like they do there. Time lapse for you. Hey, you think you can handle this? I don't know. I'm gonna go eat lunch. Okay, there's 8 total of this variety, so you should have 6 more after this one. And then wait for me, because we have to change the rates and stuff a little bit for the seed type. So All right, we'll be back. Well, I am back. Brock got our first batch done there, all of those beans. So we've just had 3 more boxes. We got 2 there and the one we're treating now, and that's 11 for the day. And I started at like 11, so that's good. And I really don't have any more to do right now. So the next steps are to get stuff out of here, wait for some more beans to come in. I know I've got a truck coming next Wednesday. I'm hoping there's going to be more than that next week. But yeah. Good deal. Okay, we are done down here for now. We're gonna let these dry. We'll come back and transfer them here later this afternoon probably. We're gonna go get that cap put back on the sprayer. Oh look, there's that truck. I just had a truck driver call me, said he was here, and I'm like, nope, you're not. I don't know where you are, but you're not here. There, he found me. Should move my truck out of the way. Just a little mini pallet of some plot seed, 3 bags of beans, and 2 bags of corn. How much do you think it costs to ship that little mini pallet of stuff here? Hey, I tell you. Sometimes they ship them UPS though, and those bags in UPS boxes are no fun either, so whatever. Well, there's our newish, our freshly painted cap for the top of the sprayer. So Brock's going to help me get that up there, and we're going to get it anchored back down. One thing to note, a couple of you made comments about the fact that I mounted that MTG underneath this on the top, and we have this foil backing, right? And that could definitely affect the signal for cell and GPS, which that receiver does both. But in the instructions, it says to cut out a square of the foil above where that thing is, and so I did so, and it's peeling away a little bit. We should try and clean that up and see if we can glue it, adhesive it, stick it on there a little bit. But So I'm hoping that this square that I cut out here from the rear and the back where that antenna sits right under it mitigates the signal issues that we might have otherwise. Have him clean that up and the foil side of it best we can, and then I've got some spray adhesive glue stuff. We'll spray on there and stick it, and it should be fine. My can's almost empty.
It's like new.
There you go. That ought to hold it a little bit. Maybe we can do a little here. Brock, hold on. Let's do a little right here. That flap. Well, there. Look at that. Okay, so we got a few connections we've got to make. There's an antenna that's got to go on over there. I took off when it was down. I should have put that back on first. Oh well. We've got some wires that need to go through to connect to our lights. And yeah, that mirror's got to go on. All right, ignore my crappy paint job. Getting it up here, I'm realizing that I didn't do so great. We're a little splotchy, but it's better than it was, and it's not blue. So, yeah, it's fine. Anyway, we've got the lights hooked up. We got the antenna put back on. I think everything, our holes are all lined up, so we're ready to bolt this thing down. We've got to put the mirror on over there. Got to get the GPS receiver put back on, and then we should be done here. There's always a pile of leftover parts, no matter what project I'm working on. I mean, it's all good. It's all good. Mounting bolts that we didn't use. Zip ties that I found my own. I'm sure we'll use them. She is a cold starter, man. This is a great tractor, but does not like to start when it's cold. I didn't have it plugged in, my bad. But we're moving some stuff out of the back of the shop here because we're going to bring all that corn down here and get it out of my seed warehouse. So sprayer is done in there, so that is good. The guys that bought this tractor, I don't know if I've told you guys yet, but yes, we have sold this tractor. I got a deposit on it. They were lining up some financing, something or other, and he called me yesterday, day before, and said they were going to come get it today. I haven't heard from him, but I expect them this afternoon. So anyway, I'm just kind of moving it out of the way, but we'll go park it in the driveway out front here for him and let it warm up so it'll start a little better the next time. So we've got to dump these beans back. It's been, I don't know, hour and a half since we treated them, so they'll be fine, but they're in the way because that tall row over there is the one we're after. All those boxes of corn we're going to move down to the farm, and well, they need to go out that door, and we put our beans in front of the door. So yeah. All right, there's the first load of seed going down to the shop. Got 3 boxes, and I throw our paper bags on there. I'm going to have Brock shuttle stuff back and forth. I'm going to stack up the rest of these boxes while he's working on that, and we'll get some space cleared out in here so we can move some stuff around. Load 2, we cleaned up a little bit. Every now and then I have some trouble with my forklift where it doesn't want to turn on, and it's electric. You would think this was stupid easy, but for some reason every now and then it just like it turns on and it says call service technician, and it doesn't want to engage and go. It's been happening to me for a couple of years, very sporadically, and there's no rhyme or reason as to why or when, but it's happened 2 or 3 times today. And so I have a hunch that it's a key switch, ignition switch, so I'm gonna take this steering column apart and see what I can see. Well, given that there are 2 wires connected on that key switch and that it works and turns it on and off, maybe I'm wrong. That seems unlikely to be the problem, doesn't it? I know you guys don't even know what the problem is or that there is a problem, but it just, I don't know how to even explain it, but I don't know, something electrical. See, like now. Why is it doing that? Even if it says call service technician 53. I don't know if 53 is a air code or what, but that's going to be a problem, especially going into the spring here. Well, we didn't figure anything out as to why it keeps doing that. But Brock, of course Brock does, but he has a buddy that works on forklifts, so he called him. And then the guy needed a picture of the air code and the model number, and the second we turned it on to get a picture of the air code, guess what? Works just fine. So we're gonna load up the trailer again, and then I'll shut it off, and then it will quit working, and we'll get our picture. But I don't know, I don't understand what's triggering it, what's causing it, why it's then all of a sudden not a problem, and everything works like it's supposed to. So anyway, Brock's got 2 more trailer loads of seed to go down to the farm. That makes a little bit of space. Now we got a whole nother row we can put treated beans in if we need to. So, cool, good deal. We still need to get some of this stuff delivered, and that's on my agenda of things to do soon here. But it's been rainy this week, and next week looks rainy too, so that's not good. They had to make a new stairs for the to get to the hay mow in the old barn. That's solid white oak, 2-inch, was 16 inches wide, now it's 14 inches wide. Stringer, planing it down, yeah, that's a heavy board right there. Well, there we go. That's all of our corn. And you can even tell what they all are. Brock put them in there sideways. Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
I labeled them.
Oh, he did. He labeled them for me. I guess some of them had the tags out here.
I know, that was easy.
But yeah, so when we get to planting corn, we can load them from our tender right here, and it'll be super easy and nice, and we can get to them. So anyway, that's good. What time is it? 5:15. Oh, it's time to go home. Sweet. All right. All right, everybody. Have a great weekend. I am going home. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button, like, all that good stuff. I have no idea what's going on next week. Our tractor is done, though. They did call me and tell me that today, so we will be getting our 9R home sometime next week. I've got a guy that I'm going to custom treat some beans for, so we're going to load the treater up, take it to him. That's probably a 2-day project this year. It's been a 1-year deal the last, or 1-day deal the last couple of years, but he's got a lot more beans for me to treat. So we're doing that on Wednesday and Thursday of next week. I know on Tuesday, Brayson's going to be with me in the afternoon. So we've got stuff going on, but I don't know what else. Sort of depends on the weather a little bit. It's supposed to be warmer next week, but looks like rain most of the week. Although they said that this week too. I guess it did rain every day, just not a lot. So we'll see. We're still getting closer to planting and spring and fun stuff in the fields, but we're not there yet. It's still plenty wet. So we will see. Questions, comments, leave them down below, and we'll talk to you guys on Monday.